Hi, welcome back to Grow New Plants. So today I'm finally going to plant my bur oaks. Now if you watch some of my other oaks, my pecans and red oaks that I did earlier, I kind of stumbled on the method of taking these things and I soaked them in water for longer than normal, for several days, and then took them and put them back in bags, let them sit in the bags for a while, and they started sprouting inside the bags. So I did something similar to these, but I actually soaked these for probably a week, and then they've been in bags for probably 3 or 4 days. And I haven't looked at all of them yet, but I do know there's a few. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slide them down and see if I can dump them out here so we can get a good look at them. See if I can do that without running them all over the table. So here's one here that's already got a root on it. Here's one here that's, no. I know there was a couple that were starting to crack, but I don't know where they are now. I just kind of glanced through there. There's a few there. That one's starting to crack open. So all of these sank. I'd already culled them out pretty good. So they all should be good viable. There's one that's starting to crack already. So I think all of these are going to be good seeds. Like I said, I've got this one here that I'll plant it up here at the front. So I'm planting these bur oaks. I've already took my soil. I got my soil mix. I'll put the soil mix recipe right up here, the link to that video right up here if you want to go watch that. I pre-moistened my soil. I've got them in 18 cell Rootmaker trays. So I'm doing 2 of these. So I'm going to have 36 trees total. And so basically you just take them and you just press them down to where the top of the acorn is just a little bit lower than the dirt level. And that's really all there is to it. So I'm not even going to worry about going through here. And I try and put them kind of at an angle to where when the root comes out, it comes out pretty close to the center of the pot. So I'm not even going to worry about how I'm not going to pick out specific ones, because I'm going to have more than enough what I need. Of course, this is one of my favorite trees. I absolutely love the bur oaks. And I'm a little bit late planting these. I could have planted them earlier because I have the greenhouse, but probably didn't hurt waiting, because we ended up getting a kind of a freakish cold spell in April where it got down to, actually got a little bit of a frost, I think, a couple mornings, like on the 2nd or 3rd week of April. Well, it can't be the 3rd week, it's just the 2nd week now, but in the 2nd week, 1st or 2nd week of April, we got a cold spell where it got to, like, I think it got down to 36 degrees and there was actually frost. So these are very simple to plant. And, you know, you just got to find good viable trees to get your acorns from in the fall. And once you find a good tree, then you can keep going back to that same tree each year if you want to plant them multiple years. Okay, so I got them all in there like that, and then all I do from that point, I just take a little bit more of the same soil that I use, and I just kind of rake it gently across the top to cover the tops of those nuts up. And the main reason for that is I just want to make sure the nuts stay moist. Acorns, nuts, whatever you want to call them. I guess they're still nuts technically, but just want to make sure that they stay moist till they have time to root out. So I'll take them and I will water them in. And matter of fact, well, no, I'll do that off camera. I'm not going to bother you with that. I'll keep this thing as short as possible. So I'm going to water these things in, and then I'll put them in there in my grow table, my squirrel-proof grow table, where the squirrels can't get in here and eat all the nuts out of here. And then I'll be back in, I'm guessing, probably about 6 weeks. And once we got trees coming up, and then we'll do an update on them we'll wait till they get big enough to start up potting. So it might be 8 weeks or so before they get big enough to up pot into 1 gallon pots. Okay, I appreciate you watching. Please share, please like, please subscribe. Thank you.